Hey, this is Charles Lewis from Charles Lewis Photography.
Hello, this is Todd Lewis, also from Charles Lewis Photography, and welcome to this week's photography money-making video where we reveal some fast action tips you can take action on immediately to improve yourself, improve those around you, and most importantly, improve your success as a photographic business person.
Yep.
So let's jump right in, Dad, because we got some really great stuff to cover here, and we want to try and keep these videos nice and short and sweet. So moving into what we always like to start with, a motivating quote of the week. These help me. I'm hoping and thinking that these are helping you, the viewer right now, by, hearing from other people that have motivating things to say. Now, this one, we're going quite a ways back here, quite a ways back, but someone that I think we would all agree is an incredibly intelligent person, or was at least. This comes from Aristotle, who said, quote, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit."
Yep. Right
Boy, I couldn't believe in this quote more than I do it wholeheartedly, 100%, because every moment of every day that we are forming habits that impact nearly everything we do.
Yeah. Habits, quite simply, are formed whenever we take or don't take actions over and over again. Are you forming good habits or bad habits every day?
You got to be honest too when you answer that question, because
Yeah.
you are forming habits constantly. And remember that habits are not just actions either. They can also be ways of thinking. You can form the habit of being a positive thinker or a motivated person, a doer, or conversely, unfortunately, you can also form the bad habit of being a negative person, looking at the negative things, the glass is half empty, and being a person that comes up with excuses of why not to take action.
Make it a habit today to look closely at the habits you form on a regular basis and determine if they are helping you or hindering you in the long run, because you are the business. We photographers, we are the business. So your habits form your success or failure in your photography business.
Absolutely correct. Couldn't agree more. Thank you, Aristotle, for that. And thanks, Dad, for your thoughts on that as well. I know this is a philosophy that you truly run your life by, and so do I.
Yep.
Motivational exercise of the week, our next section here. We need to kind of keep ourselves energized. Now, this one you're getting a little bonus from, in my opinion, as well. This week's exercise is to spend time looking through your client's eyes. Now, that's not something creepy where we say go out and find a client, cut their eyeballs out, and look through them. That could be a great horror story, though. A photographer
Yeah.
that lurks about in the darkness and jumps out and cuts people's eyeballs off. And
Oh,
no, that's not what we're
gross.
talking. I'm sorry. Now I'm in horror movie mode. I can't help it. Now this is both a great motivational technique and also a great bonus marketing technique for your photography business, because making sure that you look at things through other people's eyes can help to motivate you, because you may see things differently when you start to look at it from outside your own sphere of perception, your own microcosm of existence, So it can help to motivate you to look at things differently. But then, of course, it can also help you from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah, the more you can think like and therefore empathize with your potential clients, the better you'll do in your business. One of the things I say all the time in my lectures and teaching is that, your target market is not you. You are looking for a particular group of people, and you want to think from their point of view. Don't think like a photographer. And it's hard because we're photographers. So it's very important that you start thinking from your target market's point of view rather than as a photographer, because they're not a photographer.
Now, this is true of any business, absolutely, but particularly, I think, a photography business, where our job is to make people feel comfortable and look great for their photographs. So obviously, the more you can understand them, the more you can see, again, through their eyes, what are they going to be looking for? How do they look at themselves? How do they view you as a photographer? The stronger you're going to be at not only running your photography business, but also building that rapport with your clients and making them look absolutely fantastic when they're in front of your camera.
Doing this will help you to truly understand what your potential clients want and help them to get it, because that's what selling is, finding out what they want and helping them to get it. It will also help you in other areas of your life if you constantly try to see things from another person's point of view. Very, very powerful.
It sure is. I mean, this is a part of being a human being, is empathizing and seeing the other side of an argument, a disagreement, anything like that. So hopefully this will help you in other areas of your life as well as your photography business.
Yep.
Next up is our fast action marketing tip of the week. This is a great one. Record audio and video testimonials from your clients. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, obviously a testimonial, I'm sure you all know what that is, but just in case, if you don't happen to know what that is, you know, it's words from clients with whom you've already worked saying how wonderful it was working with you, how much they adore and love the portraits you created for them, things like that, things that you then pass on to potential clients so that they hear from people you've already worked with, and it gives you that credibility. Now, by now, I'm sure you know how much we feel testimonials need to be a major part of your marketing system.
Yeah, and now with audio and video, you can take your testimonials to a whole new level by having them be seen and or heard instead of people just reading their testimonials.
This is perfect to use with online marketing, obviously, as it costs nothing to add audio or video testimonials to your existing website. It's never been easier than it is now to get these things recorded, get them onto your website, and so forth. So definitely now is the best time in history to be looking at doing this in addition to written testimonials.
And it's easier to do than ever before. No special hardware or software needed at all, and it's such an important part of your marketing.
It sure is. And we, you know, as far as, I mean, whatever computer you have, you most likely have what you need in order to be able to record this. Keep in mind, this does not need, and actually shouldn't be, a professionally recorded thing, either video or audio. We want it to be kind of down and dirty, kind of off the cuff, you know, with a simple handheld, you know, camcorder, or even a webcam can work. Or for recording audio, just you can record it on your cell phone. You know, most smartphones now have a, you know, a microphone feature where you can record messages to yourself and things like that. You just use that. It does not have to be and shouldn't be professional, because if it sounds professional, people think you went into a recording studio and hired a voice talent to record this. No, it's got to sound real. It's got to sound, which it is. It has to be real, and it has to sound real, like it came from a real client.
Absolutely. And also, by the way, if you, let's say you do audio, then it's very easy to simply take that audio and type it up, and then you can use the printed testimonial as well as the audio testimonial. And it's such a vital part of your marketing. If, you know, what you and I say about ourselves is insignificant because it comes with all of that skepticism that, yeah, you know, you could say anything you want about yourself, but when other people in your community, maybe even possibly people that your prospects know, when other people are talking about how terrific you are and how much they enjoyed working with you and how they love their images, it is hundreds of times more persuasive.
You bet. So there's no excuse not to do this now. And video-wise, it's very easy with Mac or PC. You know, Macs and PCs now come with basic editing software. So it's very, very easy to do the videos as well. Do this. I can't recommend it highly enough.
Yep.
All right. Next, we have our goals and planning section of the video. This is a time for you to take a look at your goals and your progress and plan your upcoming week. So please, please, please take 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes here, to do these 3 steps here. Pause the video, read your goals aloud, review your progress and make some notes, and then plan out your week. And we'll be waiting here for you when you come back. Pause the video now. Yep. Oh, go ahead, Dad.
I was just going to say, if you're wondering why some people are so much more successful than other people, this right here is one of the major reasons. They put together specific goals, objectives, deadlines, things they want to have happen, and then they make it happen. And it's not normal in our culture. Our culture doesn't really talk much about this, and it's so sad because this is a critical part of building a successful business.
It absolutely is. So pause the video, and we'll come back to you when you're back. Our final thoughts for the week. Here we go. Something to kind of leave you with as you embark upon your week in the photography world. If you want to be successful with your photography, it's vital that you become a strong business person.
Yeah, this is a business, not a hobby, or at least that's the route that we are assuming you're headed along, or want to head along at least. And that's what we're all about, helping you earn a great living doing what you love to do, photography.
And the most important part of your business, in our opinion, is your marketing. All right. And one of the best marketing things that you can do is to use testimonials, which is what we talked about in our marketing section here. But don't forget about doing typed, just written testimonials as well. Very important, very powerful.
Yes, absolutely. And have a wonderful week, and we'll come to you next week with another fast action video. Bye now.
Have a great week. Talk to you soon.